Alright, this is a video to YokeUp, to his wife Caroline, to SisterSunnshine, to Pastor George C., and this group of born-again friends, huh? Let me start off by saying that anybody who watches my videos knows that I have a commitment to religious tolerance, that I stand for religious tolerance, and I have a commitment to civil discourse. Um, so please bear that in mind. I don't. I know good people from all religions. I like learning about religions, and I myself keep an open mind on religious topics. At least I constantly strive to keep an open mind on religious topics. It's a code in my family to always keep an open mind. Um, YokeUp, some time ago, a few weeks ago, you posted a video where you referred to atheists. And actually, I believe it was not just to atheists, but to even other Christians, anyone who wasn't born again. You referred to them as human garbage. And you gave some pretty shallow references to Scripture in order to support this. In any event, you referred to people as human garbage. Now, YokeUp, that's hate speech, frankly. When you refer to people as human garbage, you dehumanize them. And what you're basically saying is that they are disposable, that they're worthless, that they are trash. I don't know why people in your group did not stand up to you. I don't know why I didn't see other Christians stand up to you. Because this is hate speech, and this type of hate can hijack a religion and turn it towards violence. Sister Sunshine, you picked up on it. You defended YokeUp. You made a video referring to non-believers or atheists or what have you as human garbage. I pointed this out to you in another video. At the time, however, I didn't call it hate speech. I did, however, mention that it is the kind of language that is used by despots and by people who are exponents of genocide. Okay. Meanwhile, there has been going on this continuous persecution of Pastor Javid, and it keeps escalating. And I have left comments on YokeUp's groups pages basically saying people should make peace. This continues to escalate. No good is going to come of this. And basically I've been told, stay out of this, no, 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 there are doctrinal issues, etc., while they attack him and attack his family and the the memory of his brother, etc. So basically I wasn't listened to. And I spoke that I was concerned that there would be an escalation. Then, sure enough, 2 days ago, on the 21st of January, 2009, in the morning, YokeUp and Caroline posted a video. They made a video together where they basically again called atheists vile and evil. They referred to an atheist with a variety show who could be no one else but Tommy from the Bronx. And they talked about a Jewish man who was showcased, which is a reference, I am sure, to RebEMGelobter. Um, and they went on about how atheists are children of the devil, children of Satan, and their father is Satan. They're going to burn in hell forever, what have you. I have no objection to doctrinal issues, but here's the thing. The entire time this hate speech is going on, the camera was focused on a label of Lysol. In fact, YokeUp and Caroline called the video disinfectant. That was the name of the video. The label said, kills 99.9% of all germs. Now this is a message of extermination. This is a message of genocide. So, this is intolerable. I mean, we're a free society. People have the freedom of religion, the freedom to worship. We have that liberty. These type of inhumane attacks, this type of hate speech, it's not good for a free society. How long do our liberties last when this goes on? It is just, it's something everyone should stand up against and say, no, this is not acceptable. On that video, a commenter named Christians for Justice made a comment that, come to think of it, he decided that all atheists ought to be killed and no mercy should be shown. So, see, this is the effect, and it's actually the purpose of hate speech. It incites other people to hate and to violence. Now, this is hate speech against a protected group, a religious group. Any kind of hate speech is completely unacceptable. Um, so, that's the story. It culminated, and this is just before YokeUp's page went down. A few hours later, YokeUp's account was closed. So that's how it's culminated, in basically a call for extermination. There's no other way to interpret that label. So, now, Sister Sunshine, considering the fact that you have called non-believers, or perhaps even, I don't recall exactly, but perhaps even other Christians or anybody else who is not a born-again Christian, your thin denomination, your thin branch of Christianity, since you have called them human garbage, you're headed down you're headed down the same path. You know, YokeUp has shown us his true colors. Now, where do you stand? Are you going to basically address this? Are you going to condemn hate speech? Or are you going to be silent on this? You know, you and I have had pretty civil discourse. I didn't appreciate the hate speech. I didn't appreciate being called human garbage. But still, you know, I've been respectful to you, and I've engaged in respectful dialogue with you, you know, in the hopes of our reaching understanding, learning about what each other believes, understanding what each other believes. Despite your insults, besides your accusing all atheists of being immoral, besides your saying that we are human garbage, I've been respectful to you. I need to know where you stand on this, you know. Do you too, underneath the surface, do you stand for hate messages? Do you approve of hate messages, sister? I really need to know that. FragUPlenty, while YokeUp's video was up, it was only up for a few hours before his account was closed. User FragUPlenty stumbled across it and made a response video identifying this as hate speech. So you can see that it's not just people who, this is not just the impressions of people who have been involved in this ridiculous Javid affair and this religious persecution of a decent man, Javid. So I will put the link to FragUPlenty's response. I'll put the link to RebEMGelobter's response video as well to this. But I think it's really something that the YouTube community as a whole needs to stand up and say is inappropriate. And not just the YouTube community, but particularly the Christians. Because let me tell you, you know, you cannot let your religion, a religion the central message of which is love. That's my understanding of Christianity. A religion whose central message is love. You cannot let that be hijacked by hatred and by hate speech. Now, this is not an attack on Christianity, okay? I want to make that clear. Christianity in general. This is not an attack. The thing is, hate hides in religion and it hides in patriotism. It clothes itself in the flag and it clothes itself in holy scripture, and it basically, you know, destroys them both. Destroys patriotism, destroys religion, or destroys whatever good is in religion. So I really think people should stand against this, and I would like to see people make videos if they if they are so inclined or have the time, or leave comments, what have you. But I think it's important that hate speech, that we speak out against hate speech, and speak out against hate, and speak out against narrow-minded religious points of view, and speak out against ideas of extermination and ideas of genocide. These are clearly wrong. They're inhuman, you know. And it's time really for all these people who claim to be moral to prove that they're moral, okay? Since so many people are fond of accusing atheists of being immoral, stand up and prove you are moral. Take a stand against this. Listen, thank you for your kind attention. I'm sorry to have to make this video on such a serious topic, but I really can't stand by and let this slide and just tolerate this and by being silent somehow provide some sort of tacit consent to this. It's unacceptable. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.